Hi everyone. So this section is for the Applet permission. I will show you few type of the permission in our Applet. The first one is example is for the purchase order. So you go to the setting, then you go to server side permission. Under this permission wizard, we list few permission template here. So the first one, purchase order. Let's say, for example, the purchase order we refer to the internal purchase order company permission template, internal purchase order branch, and common. But the common permission we not created from here. Usually in the permission side, we refer to the permission by branch. Okay, so in the permission template, you need to create a permission set by company or by branch. Okay, so I will show you how to create the permission set by branch. You click on this internal purchase order branch, then in main tab, you can see all the description information, then the permission definition, the listing over here, the target permission. So this target permission, we need to set the branch. So for example, I take for B company branch 1 and B company warehouse. Okay, I just take these two branches and then you just create this generate permission set. So once you generate the permission, you can go to the next module is permission set. Okay. In the PO, we usually refer to the purchase order by branch. In this permission by branch, we combine all the related permission in this permission template. So for example, create purchase order by branch, edit purchase order by branch, delete the line item, and then we can view the branch listing. Okay, so in the permission template, we majority is for create, update, view, and delete. Okay, and then just now I created two permission target by the two branches. Then I go to permission set. Then I can see this is the branch that I add to this permission. Then B company warehouse 1 and B company branch 1. Okay, so it's followed by the permission template name just now, internal purchase order branch, so permission set. So this is the permission set name. So in this part, we already configured all the related permission template. So from here, you can see we go to create, read, update, and this is others related to this applet. Okay, so this one we already configured by branch. Okay, so after we create a permission set, then the next one you can go to role permission to add the permission set. Okay, before we go to role permission, every applet we need to add one common permission by applet. So that common permission is referred is add in the permission set. You can go to this plus button and then you give a name. So usually I just give a name common. Then I go to search the permission template common. Then this configure permission target, you just click and go back. Then this one you can give active. Okay, so you click save. So if you get the error message, that means you already added the common permission. So you can search from the advanced search bar here. So let's say, for example, these are two common permission added. Okay, so after we set the permission, then we go to role permission. So for example, I want to set to my role called 23TK. Okay, 23TK, this is one of the branch. And then this is a cashier role. Then in this cashier role, I can add my user to this role. Then I go to permission set. Then this cashier role which permission set that I want to give to this row. Then I just click plus button to select my permission set. Okay. So for example, this 2-3 TK row, I only can create a PO by the branch 23 TK. Then beside this one, I need to add my common permission. Okay. So after I set to this user, so when user log into the applet, what user can see? Okay. So this is one of the user. Then I show you the user login. Okay, so this is the user login to the purchase order applet. When the user go to plus a new purchase order, so what she can see is this branch is under 23 TK only. Okay, so in every applet, beside the branch, every branch will link to one location. So at the same time, we also copy to delivery branch. Okay, so that means these 4 will be in one set. But it's in certain applet, we separate the permission by delivery branch. For example, in the sales order. So we can create a sales order in branch, but deliver from warehouse. That's why we have additional permission for the delivery branch. If the user don't have any permission for the delivery branch, that means these 4 will be the same. So you can see this delivery branch, this information is same with the branch. Even you just give one permission for the branch, but at the same time, we also call the location and the delivery branch together. Okay, so this is one of the permission for this user can create a purchase order by this branch only. So when the user go to account, the user can select the supplier or customer. So in purchase order is a supplier. So this permission is combined in the purchase order common permission. Okay, can select or can add the supplier. This is under the common permission. So the line item, when the user can add or cannot add, this is under common permission. Okay, so beside create a purchase order, the purchase order listing, this part also control with the same permission set. The purchase order by branch permission. Okay, and this line, this all sub menu is followed by the same permission. Okay, so this is the purchase order. Then I go to the next menu is called internal sales order. So in internal sales order, you can see here, beside branch location, common, and we have one additional called delivery branch. So this part that we can provide the user additional permission for the delivery branch. Just now, my example is the branch create a sales order but request delivery by warehouse. So in this permission, the user can change the delivery branch location. Okay, so same thing. We go to permission set, then we go to this delivery branch. We go to the target here, then we select which warehouse location that you want to generate the permission set. Okay, and then the next one, we can refer to our permission set listing to view the permission template that we already created. Okay, then we go to row permission. Then I use back the same example, 2-3 TK cashier. So this cashier, you can see the role and the user will be the same. And then permission set, this permission set is referred to this applet permission. This is sales order. Then this user can view the 23 TK sales order branch permission and then common permission. Additional, this user also can view the delivery branch permission set for the warehouse one. Okay, this part, and then when I log into the applet, what can I see from here? This is under internal sales order applet. So this user, the branch will be 23 TK, But at the same time, this user also can see another branch called branch 1. Okay, you can see this location is linked to the branch. And then the additional permission is under the delivery branch. In this delivery branch, beside the default branch permission, like this example is 23 TK, user also can select another delivery branch location for warehouse. Okay, so this delivery branch, then the delivery location is linked to the delivery branch. Okay, so if the user change to B company branch 1, you can see this delivery location will be empty. Then you need to select one of the location that link to this branch. Okay, we can have multiple location linked to the branch. So if 1-to-1, then system will go to listed the default one. If not, user need to select from the drop down. Okay, so we can apply this delivery branch delivery location to our line item. So this part is for the delivery detail use. Okay, so this is for the sales order, additional permission for the delivery branch. Okay, next I will go to the stock transfer. Okay, stock transfer is slightly different because stock transfer we refer to the location. When we go to the outbound transfer, go to plus. So this is location from and location to, right? So from and to, actually this listing we not select any branch, we select the location. Okay, that's why when we go to our permission wizard, so we have this permission called stock transfer location. This is referred to the outbound from. So stock transfer location from, stock transfer outbound location to. Okay, this is from, another is outbound to. Then example is, let's say for example, just now my branch 23 TK, I can transfer from my 23 TK location to warehouse to another branches. Okay, and then this is for the to control. When I go to receive the stock transfer is inbound, right? So inbound, I can only receive the stock transfer to me. So that means only the stock transfer out to is 23 TK. So we have this additional permission is inbound to. So I have one summary for you to view. Okay, so this is a summary. Okay, I use an example from EMP. So let's say this is EMP definition. In EMP, we call internal stock transfer. The shortcode is ST, right? So when we go to the stock transfer create, we need to select the branch from and branch to. But in Big Ledger, this is under stock transfer applet. The shortcode will be OBD STF. Okay, so this is the outbound. When we create, it's called outbound. Then in Big Ledger, we select the location from and location to. Okay, so in EMP, the permission is referred to create stock transfer from. Big Ledger, we call stock transfer location. And then create stock transfer to is referred to stock transfer outbound location to. Okay, so this one is when we go to create a stock transfer. When we go to receive, so inbound is go to receive side. So receive is referred to stock transfer inbound location to. Okay, so these are the three permissions that we need to set to the user. Okay, so for example, the cashier in B1, branch 1, location is L-B1. So this cashier can transfer the stock to warehouse or to other branches. Let's say, for example, location B2, location B3, and location B4. And then this cashier in B1 only can receive the stock transfer from others outlet. Okay. When we go to the permission, these are the permissions that set to this row called B1 cashier. So LB1 stock transfer location permission, this is outbound location from. Okay, when 2 2 is 3 location, right? Warehouse B2, B3, P4. So my outbound location 2, I can have LWH, LB2, LB3, and LB4. So this is for the location outbound 2. Okay. So how about the receive? I only can receive my own location. So that's why in the permission side, I have one called stock transfer inbound location 2 is referred to LB1 only. Okay, so this LB1 permission we use in the knock off tab. So when we go to knock off the stock transfer outbound, which document that listed to my location? Okay, so if I log in with the user, so what can I see from the applet? This is internal stock transfer applet. When I go to outbound, go to plus. Okay, so what is the location in the location from? Only my own location, 23. How about 2? 2, just now my example is warehouse. So I can transfer to warehouse. I can transfer to, this is another location called 300 KBU. Okay, I can transfer to warehouse. Then go to the line, I can just select my item. Okay, and then when I go to queue, currently this queue we have no permission control. User can view everything, but in future we might add a new permission in this part. Okay, and then when go to inbound is to receive, right? So when I go to receive, I go to plus. So usually receive, we need to receive from the outbound document. So the outbound document is referred to STGIN. So from this example, I can see only one stock transfer is pending receive, transfer from the warehouse to my 23 TK location. Okay, so my user just take and just knock off. Then in the main detail, we will fill in the from and to. And from the line item is the item that transferred to you. Then from here, you can just receive your quantity and then you just click final. Okay, so this is the stock transfer part. Okay, so usually for the main permission is just referred to these 3 type. Okay, so to recap, so we have this common permission called permission by branch, and the common permission, or we have this permission called delivery branch permission. And then stock transfer is based on this applet. We have the stock transfer location, stock transfer inbound location 2, and stock transfer outbound location 2. Okay, the additional that permission that not related to the applet or to the branch or to the user, you can just ignore it. Okay, so like for example, this stock transfer company. So usually we not using any company permissions template. So you can just ignore. But in every applet, remember to add a permission set for the common permission. So like for this stock transfer, you can go to add one common. Okay, common permission. And then, okay, second part for the permission that we can, besides we use a permission set template, we still can use an individual permission set to set our permission. But this part a bit more step. Like for example, in the purchase order, I'm not allowed to create a purchase order, but I only can view the purchase order for all the branches. So what you can do is you can go to set the permission manually. So how to set? You go to permission set here. You go to this is permission template. You call the read permission. This part. So this part we need to add our additional permission for the read permission. Let me see the sales order. Okay. For example, this is under sales invoice. So we can read, we can add a separate permission to certain permission part only. So let's say, for example, I'm not allowed to create, but I allowed to view or read the listing only. So you can just create a new permission from the permission set to read the permission. So in this read permission, this is example, this is sales order read for the branch. So you can just give a name for this permission template code. And then when we go to configure permission, so here we select our permission set. Okay, then this is by branch. Then by branch, we need to select our target. So this is, you can read for which branch. Then you can just take one of them. Then save. Then this one go back. And then this is, for example, SO read for which branch. Just now is A Central Berhad. And then this one is active, then you can just add here. Okay, so once you add a permission set, then you go to role permission. If you want to apply this one to one of your role, you just select your role and go to the permission set here, plus to add a new permission in. So this is one of the example how to do the additional permission. Okay, so this part is referred to this permission part, Applet permission. So in another section, we will cover the role permission, individual role permission part. And then in this individual role permission, how to set, how to add the user, how to set the permission set, and then how to add a client side permission. Okay, so the client side permission will be in another section. Okay, so far, any question about our applet permission? If the user without assign any permission, even you add the user to the role, the user not able to see the data. So when the user log in, user only can see, like for example, this one not able to create. This is gray color. And then even the listing is list all the location or branch, right? But when user click in, is no data display. Then it will go to, sometimes it's ERR, so no data will load. Okay, but user still can log into the applet, but cannot view all the data. Yeah, so this is the applet permission for this part, the permission wizard, permission set. And we no longer use a user, this user permission is to view the user in which role. So let's say, for example, just now my user is, let me see my user. Okay, so you can see a role user permission is to view the permission from user email. From here, you can search for the user email and you can check the user is under which role and what is their permission set, and then the permission definition. So you can add the permission set to this user. But usually we use a role permission to manage our permission. Okay, so this one is one of the applet is called sales invoice. So sales invoice, you can see we have the full list of the permission list. Okay, and then we also have our permission template by branch, by company, or this one we have one more is by delivery branch. For the invoice, we can have a separate permission for the delivery branch, because this is for the warehouse user that issue the invoice from the bunches, but the stock is transferred out from the delivery warehouse branch. Okay, so you can see we listed all the individual permission in the applet also. So, but usually this one we set in the permission set. Okay, so we have a few type of the permission widget template. Okay, so yeah, so this section is cover this permission part. For the client side permission in another section, because client side permission that related to the applet setting and then combined with the client side permission. Okay. Any others question? So if no question, we can end this discussion. Then see you in next discussion. Bye.